we did receive information suggesting that the federal government did not shut down this segment. Number one, that is my understanding, that the federal government didn't shut this down, and we will do an official statement once we get another official statement that we anticipate is going to be coming from Paramount. All right, so we will read what they say, and then we'll go from there. It is our understanding that Colbert, either Mr. Colbert or CBS, decided to make this big on the air. And this was because of a fear that the FCC may say something to them, and that there may have been advice to just have me on, and then they could clear the issue. It was my understanding that someone somewhere decided we just don't want to do that, and instead we're going to just do it this way.
I did not get a request from the Colbert Show to go on.
You had a Democrat candidate who understood the way that the news media works, and he took advantage of all of your sort of prior conceptions to run a hoax, apparently for the purpose of raising money and getting clicks. And this was very plainly an effort ginned up to get clicks and to raise money. And you guys ate it up like slop. And when it was pointed out that the facts were completely different than what the fake news media was running with, nobody did like an about face and did a fact correction. They just pivoted and moved away. And again, I think this is why the American people simply don't trust the news media anymore.
And just to set up the degree of difficulty, as you know, it's been 38 years since a Democrat won a Senate election in Texas.
Well, I think the reason the Trump administration and their billionaire friends are trying to silence me and this movement is because they're worried that we are going to flip Texas in November of this year.
Talarico played everyone. He used this to his advantage. He said, oh, I did an interview with CBS and they won't air it on TV. So you know what happened, right? Everybody, like all the Democrats, said, oh, this is a tragedy. It's a travesty. What's he trying to do to us? Everybody go watch the Talarico interview on Colbert on YouTube. So this thing goes viral.
What about the prediction market? What do we see? Chance to be the Texas Democratic Senate nominee. Look at this. On Sunday, Talarico was the favorite, but it was pretty close, a 61% chance. But look at that. It turns out this attention was very good for Talarico. The prediction market, Kalshi prediction market, having his chance go all the way up to 3 and 4 at this point, a 75% chance of winning that nomination.
Yeah, this really worked out for Talarico's benefit. It couldn't have worked out better. It's almost as if it was scripted. Here goes Obama talking about Talarico. I have yet to find a clip of him talking about Jasmine Crockett.
James Talarico, who was on there a while back out of Texas.
Oh, that guy's good, right?
He's terrific. A really talented young man. And it does require a certain confidence in your actual convictions to debate and have a conversation with somebody who disagrees with you on a whole bunch of stuff.
What makes him so good, though? Because there is something grounded about him that you had it too.
You know what? So I think a guy like him, his starting point is
he's still talking about Talarico. If this is not an endorsement, what is?
Let me say what I believe. I think now more than ever, what people long for, and the word authenticity gets overused, I think. What people long for is some core integrity that seems absent. Just a sense that, the person seems to walk the walk, doesn't just talk the talk.
So now Crockett has to play catch-up in defense, attack Talarico, make him look like a liar. And now there's claims of racism. She's trying to... It's bad, though, because you remember, he's a Democrat. She's going against a Democrat. Now she has to hit the Democrat and make the Democrat look racist, because that's the go-to. Right. He's a white guy. That's what you got to do.
I am tired of people asking whether or not I am electable. The reality is that is nothing but dog whistle. If you got a super PAC that's doing your bidding, then they need to go ahead and lift you up. What they shouldn't be doing is tearing down a black woman who, number one, is more qualified. These are just the facts. At the end of the day, I am the only one that has owned a small business. I am the only one that has actually practiced law both on the state level and the federal level. I am the only one that has been elected to do work on the state level as well as the federal level. And frankly, I did all of that, and we know that as it relates to my opponent. And God bless, because my dad is a teacher, so I don't want anybody to get this twisted. But he had 2 years where he taught charter school. And then after that, he went into the state house, and then he became a consultant for charter.
Mr. Talarico has been up with a ton of ads this entire campaign.
Yeah.
Do you have any regrets about your campaign strategy?
I don't. Listen, I think that Texans need to, number one, understand that Republicans are going to outspend us come November. This is just the reality. If we spend $100 million, they're going to spend $200 million. And if the only way that you can get through an election is by spending money, then we're going to have a problem anyway. We've tried that. We need a candidate that, yes, can raise money, and I am the 5th highest fundraising member of the House. So yes, we need somebody that can get the resources, but more importantly, we need somebody who has a rapport with the people, because when we don't have enough money, because we will not match their money no matter who the candidate is, we never have, we are going to need a little extra something. I am tired of people telling me they don't know how they're going to afford to buy a home. I am tired of people telling me that the tariffs are making them shut down their businesses. This is not who we're supposed to be, and don't get me started on ICE and how we need to rein them in.
Man, people gonna be mad, man. I can see it now. Tim Black, why you covering Jasmine Crockett? Hey, man, it's a trending story. I was telling y'all this from day one about her. It don't look good, fam. And I don't care who you are. That's a lot of talking Jasmine Crockett's had to do on the stump. It's a lot about her. And anytime you got to go that hard on your fellow Democrat, I don't think it looks good. I think it is what it is. She used the term black woman a couple times. That's going to turn off white voters and Latino voters. Welcome to the No Filter Zone. Mr. Crockett got played. I knew it was going to happen. I said it. I've been calling it from day one. They'll let you be the loud black woman that's angry, pissed off, to get all the negative incoming, all the slings and arrows. They'll let you be that. That's great. As long as it helps them. As long as it suits their needs. But as soon as you start acting like you in the driver's seat, oh my God, nope, that's it. Let's remind her who she is. Folks, Jasmine Crockett gonna be out of office. I've been telling y'all this is gonna happen. Family, they ain't do nothing but use you like a mule. And Jasmine Crockett thought she could outsmart the machine and just buffalo her way in. I got all the black people and I got all the baby, did all this shit. She thought she was going to outdo Democrats. No. Family, you are not Donald Trump. And more importantly, this is the Democratic Party. They will crucify you. They will dump you like an old tire. Roll you down the hill, put you in the teep. That's what happens. Fam, I seen them get rid of senators. What's the guy who was on Saturday Night Live? They got rid of the guy because it's your time. You got to go. You're in the way. We need to offer somebody up. They're doing it with Hakeem Jeffries and Schumer right now. They're blaming the capitulation of the Democratic Party all on Hakeem Jeffries. He just got in power. Everybody's throwing him under the bus because it's that time. Somebody gotta take the hit. Jasmine Crockett thought she could come in because she got Trump to say her name, and she thought she was gonna be able to write her own ticket. There is no writing your own ticket in the Democratic Party. I don't care if it's you. I don't care if it's AOC. I don't care if it's Bernie Sanders. The party, there are no mavericks in the Democratic Party. There are casualties, a lot of dirt, buried bodies, but there are no mavericks. There are no rebels in the Democratic Party. They appear to be rebels, and then they go behind the scenes and cut deals. You said, I'm Jasmine Crockett. I can do what I want to do. And they was like, uh-huh. They were sitting back watching you. As far back as when Jasmine Crockett was in the State House, the rumors say she was hard to work with, that she was all about herself. She was on her own, okay? She already had a reputation that she was hard to get along with, that she was a very self-centered, egotistical person. I don't know where they got that from. She doesn't seem to be egotistical at all. And sometimes that works for politicians, but not when you are, in the way. Now when you're trying to move from this to that without permission, oh man. Obama took Hillary's turn at the wheel in 2008, but he had support. He was able to split the Democratic elites. He was able to get certain Democratic elites on your side. What Democratic elites are riding with Jasmine Crockett? Yeah, I know. I've seen a couple of Democrats that are out of power support Jasmine Crockett publicly in this. They're not even in office. Who have you seen that's Democratic Party step up for Jasmine Crockett? Anybody in the squad? No. Jasmine Crockett is a one-woman show. A one black woman show. I told you it was going to happen. They're going to ride you, sister, as far as they can to get where they want to go. You were fun for entertainment. You kept the people's spirits up. Thank you for being a great comedian, Miss Wanda Sykes. But this is it. That's all you get to do. Jasmine Crockett's going to end up with a podcast. Come on, Jasmine. I'll pick you out a Shure mic, and I'll help you with your lighting and your set design. Yeah. They want Talarico. They don't want you. Who gave you permission to run? You think this is a free country? Did you get in line? No, you didn't. She jumped the line, and now she's being taught a lesson. She'll be lucky if she has a career left in politics. I can't imagine what she's going to do next. Run for school board. She's a lawyer. Go back and lawyer. Go do some cases with Bakari Sellers and Benjamin Crump. There's all types of lanes for you, but this one is closed. Black woman, pay attention to this, please. This is supposed to be your party, right? You're the most loyal. Black people are the most loyal constituency to the Democrats. And look how they treat you. So I fought the Democrats, but I also fought Jasmine Crockett for being so smart, for being such a seasoned person, but not reading the writing on the wall. This shit was doomed from the word go. And instead of saying she's making bad moves, instead of saying she jumped the line, they're going to blame commentators like me for just telling the truth. As if I have influence. Motherfucker, Stephen Colbert just moved Talarico up 20 points. It ain't nothing Crockett can do about it. She can't even call him racist when they wouldn't interview a black woman. Because then it's really over. She got a 75% chance her career is over, and if she drops the R-bomb and starts really going scorched earth on the Democratic Party, she's right on the borderline because she freestyles. She gets up there and she just makes it up. I appreciate it. But them emotions going to drive her. She going to say the wrong thing, and it's over. I'll end with this. People love saying about the Republicans every time there's a black conservative politician. They love using terms like token. There's a phrase they use often about breaking their toys when they're done. Jasmine Crockett, you are a toy. To them, you are. And this time, you broke yourself. And they just let it happen. It is what it is. All right, guys, let me know what y'all think of this segment. Hey, it's Tough Talk. It's the real deal, man. Nobody is guaranteed anything. You don't get to decide. It's a party, man. It's a private organization. Democrats decide who they run. They decide who they back. They decide who they support. Next. Become a member of this show. Go to jointimberlake.com.